Well, you might ask yourself, what am I doing today? Well, I'm eating a burrito from Taco Bell. So a little bit crazy. I came out to the property, and when I opened the gate and unchained it, the gate just fell to the ground. And somebody had been out there and came through the first gate, and the lock was moving and everything. So I called the owner, and he's like, no, I haven't been out there. And then I came up the road a little bit, and there's a whole swath of the property that's been mowed, and a little stake with a blue ribbon tied to it. So I don't know. It's right by the electrical pole, so I don't know if the electrical company was out or what, but don't like it. So I fixed the gate. They actually had the gate where both of the little pins were facing up, so all you had to do is lift the gate up and it would fall down. So I fixed that and put opposite of each other so you can't lift it up or down without actually physically taking it apart. So I did that. And then I went to Home Depot. I don't know if you can see the trailer there. I rented a ditch digger, and I've been, well, starting out, that was fun. I tried to start it and the cord broke. So I took it apart, pulled the cord out, tied it to the broken piece, and was able to get like maybe a quarter, half turn from the motor. And after 3 times of having to rewind it back to the spool because it wouldn't suck back in, I was able to get the thing started. Because I'm 30 miles from the Home Depot where I rented it, and I didn't want to have to try to make a trip to town. That would just pretty much run the whole day. So here, I dug the ditch. I have to clean it out a little bit. Ran over it there and pushed the dirt back in. That ditch digger, you cannot turn that thing at all, so that's a straight shot. To my electrical room. All right, hello. This is it's Monday, 15th, maybe somewhere like that. Today I'm out here. I got several things to do. I got a couple trees I got to cut down. We found out that I'm getting a good light. The manufactured prefab house that we bought to bring out here, that was going to be ready in January, is actually going to be here next week, and it's just the middle of November. So she said there were some cancellations and they moved the schedule up, and ours is almost done. So I don't know if they had it half built and somebody canceled that order and they're just finishing it off for us, or however they're doing it. But I have a lot of work to do. So today I'm going to get as much done on the solar panels as possible. Can we see that? Yeah. So I have 4 panels up, all up and running. My original thought was to put them in a series, and the panels actually said that they're 33 volts each, and the 4 panels would got me around 130 volts. The charge controller can handle 150, I got all 4 in there, and it's pulling 155 volts. So when I measured each panel, they're actually putting out 38 volts. So the sticker on them's wrong. So what I ended up doing is I put the bottom 2 in parallel and the top 2 in parallel, and then I have some little splitters that I hook them together, and then I'm bringing that in, and that seems to be getting the right amperage and current for them to all work on the one charge controller. So what I'm doing today, I put this pipe in. I brought it out last week, and I have a wire puller there that's long enough to pull everything, and I ran the wire through. Now I did not glue these couplings together because I'm not sure if I can pull all this wire through there or not. So if I can't, I can do smaller sections and pull it through the smaller sections so I get it to where I need to go. It would be really helpful to have somebody feeding the wire in as I'm pulling it, but once again, I'm out here by myself, and then that's all the cable that has to go through that pipe. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. And then I made a mistake. So when I put my panels up, one of the panels is flipped over from all the rest of them. So essentially one's upside down. And so the wires look kind of jinky, but I don't really feel like trying to take it off. It's the one up top there, and those are so hard to get up there. Maybe one day. Okay, so now I have the wire taped on and ready to pull, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't think this is really that interesting of footage, but I guess we can set the camera up and see if I fail or not. That's always fun to watch. This is the loose cable that's in there that I'm pulling in so far. The wire hasn't started yet. This is going to take a while. Great. Let's get it fed in and see how it does once it started in the pipe. Alright, it's in the pipe. Oh, gosh. So if I pull some of this slack up, the cable is so heavy. And when the bundle came, it was all I could do to pick it up. That was just one bundle. So essentially I have 8 cables, 100 yards, 100 feet each, that are 8 gauge. And probably each set of 2 cables, it's probably 30 or 40 pounds. It's hefty. So that works good, doing it like that. It pulled really, really easy. I think I'm probably over halfway. So I can lay the rest of it like that. Get off there. Hey, there it is. I need about 10 feet or so on this side. All right. Did that, worked. It wasn't really too bad. Let's see if I can find my hole in the floor. What I want to do is feed just enough to get to the charge controllers and then leave the rest for the solar panels. So I don't want to have any more splices in my wire than what I need. So ideally I would have enough wire to go from one side of the array to the other. I don't know if it's going to reach that far. We'll see. So good, so that's done. So then I'll do that, run the wire inside, and then bury the pipe, and then I'll run the wire on the outside. I don't remember if I showed you last time I was here. I finished the little room with the door, a little space heater in there just like I planned. So works pretty good. Got another light that's going to go right here, and then on this side I'm going to have a workbench that goes the length of the wall. Or close to it. Yeah, so this is our little electrical room. Nice and cozy. I still need to insulate these walls and close them in just so it's fully insulated in here. But I saw a Mr. Buddy heater that runs off a propane tank. Not the little 1 pounds, but the big ones. And it doesn't use any electricity. And it runs on a thermostat. And that might be the ideal thing to have in here on the cold days. Because then it won't run out of power. When I came back, after being gone for a couple of days, this space heater I had set on low was actually turned off when I got back. So I don't know what happened. The batteries do not show that they completely discharged. Maybe I had a timer set on that. I'm not real sure. But I think I'll run it tonight and just see what it does. But it pulls too much power. It's like 1500 watts it's pulling out of there. So that's not great. But the Mr. Buddy would keep it warm in here. And it's actually safe to use inside a house. So you don't have to have a fresh air source. It's a blue flame. And so that would ideally work well in here. So we'll check that out. Alright, so there's my wires coming in. And then what I was doing is I was just running it behind the batteries. That's going to be quite enough wire. Let's see, so let's go ahead and run it behind the batteries. The cool thing about these lithium batteries is, I don't know, can you see? It's like, if these were lead, you'd be like, "Urgh!" But these, they just move so easily. It's like, oh, let's just move them out of the way. Oh, I just lost a cable connection right there. Maybe I shouldn't play with my batteries. All right, I gotta fix that.